know, the 250 grand for the villa and all the extra stuff, or to stay on the cruise ship for 3 days instead of in a hut. Or those are the people footing most of the bill. But considering that this is a case where there was no there, right? It was just one monster friggin' scam. It's kind of crazy. And then the only one I think they ever actually got like a deal with was like Blink 182. And then like a week before or a few days before or whatever, they're like, so we don't think we can put on a show of the kind of quality that we want to put on for our fans, so we're not going. And that was like the first sign anybody really had that, oh, wait a minute, maybe this is all bullshit. And it just like went downhill at warp speed after that. But see, there was no way, Slug, for anyone that was attending to know that. If I don't tell you as a promoter, how do you know? It's an interesting documentary. You should watch it, and you'll understand just how easy it really is to scam people, even smart people. It was. I mean, the guy's in prison now. But it was really interesting. I mean, you just watch it and you go, yep, I see how that works. I've seen that work. Nothing they're doing is out of the usual for any music festival I've ever seen or been a part of until the end. And then it was like, oh, hello. Surprise. You know, like things where people got their confirmed tickets and their reservations and they showed up at the airport and there was an airplane there, and they got on the airplane, they realized this is the budgetest of the budget aircraft I've ever been on. And that was like the first time where things started triggering and going, I mean, they gave you all the things. But within like, what was it, 6 months after this whole thing blowing up and all these charges getting thrown around, and dude was right back at it again with a different thing. He was selling PGA Tour packages, meet and greets with Taylor Swift, and people were paying. By the time they caught back up with him again, he'd already pulled in 100 grand. It's crazy. I mean, hey, I don't trust American Express when they send me a note that says you can use your points to get this concert experience and you get like a day early access to concert tickets. I don't trust them. Yeah, they didn't have food or facilities. People had there was nothing. Even like the porta potties weren't set up. There had been a massive storm the night before, and like all the mattresses in the tents were soaked through and through. They got their first meal, like their first, and it was basically a cheese sandwich. It was literally like a Kraft American slice on a couple of pieces of white bread. And that was it. They didn't have bottled water, nothing. It wasn't so much that it was a failed event, Spud. It was just that it was more hype than real. It's not like it failed. It didn't actually exist as far as anyone could tell.